Glad to have you with us from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock-Whitney Stadium. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Jaguars offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Just barely got rid of it.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Louisiana Tech's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And let's put the spotlight now on the big tight end, Eli Finley. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Miller with the ball. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Could not make his way to the corner. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Baker. Myers on the move. Out wide left, it's Ford. All by himself down the middle. He's at the touchdown Bulldogs. Once long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Thought he might have had a little room for a second, but he'll be stopped at the 28. A pretty good job by the coverage unit. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up. Sees a crease. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Move to his right.
man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Left side is Woods. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, it's Miller. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right side, it's Wilkerson. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give is to Miller. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Out wide left, it's Ford. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air, it's Baker. Finds his target.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job, bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
The give on the counter. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into... that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for running room. Stopped right there.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
3rd and long coming up. Looking for a man. It's Jacobs. Escapes trouble. Keeps it himself and gets the first. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Shoots it to the left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Jacobs. Flush to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Under pressure. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Jaguars line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. That last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, pressure's coming. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Throws to the tight end. Makes a grab and room to run. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Finds his man. It's Finley. Timeout called by the Bulldogs as their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Quickly complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Handoff to the lone back. On the move at the 30. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Might as well give it to him again. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Left side is Jenkins. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out.
The Jaguars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Motion from the wide receiver. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Turning it on. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilkerson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. The Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tough run here. It's Miller. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Baker. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up to add another.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
14, South Alabama, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Long way to go on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down.
Man, now into the...
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Turns up. It's Ford. At the 35, he's got room. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Buying a little time to his left. Got the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Rolls right. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Miller with the ball. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Baker. Makes the grab. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
It's definitely... Receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Jaguars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Extending the play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Jacobs. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the move. On the run, fires downfield. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. Wide receiver going in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second and long here. Holds and fires complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Miller. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They run the reverse. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Trying to get the corner. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physical? Up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage.
Dead center perfect, and that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Sets his feet. It's Jacobs. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Rush right in his face. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of
Deep in the bayou, welcome to Cajun Field in Lafayette. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the South Alabama coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Here's the return from inside. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this place was going bananas. It was going nuts. The atmosphere was incredible. But how about the visitors setting the tone? The opening kickoff return, taking it back to the house. And now, guys, it's gotten really, really quiet.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown.
0.
On the return, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Ragin' Cajuns offense will get the ball first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Winfield. He's got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Ragin' Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So South Alabama's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stretch a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
They're all over it. Out wide left, it's Phillips. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And the scramble drill's in full effect. When I'm a receiver and that QB starts to scramble and comes toward me, I try to go away from him. Try to create some space so he can throw me the football. Don't bring my defender towards him. Nice job rolling to his left, finding his buddy out in the flat, and getting the completion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Moving the pocket, it's Jacobs. Right on target this time. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, South Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Out wide right, it's Jensen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And, guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Working the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally... Down at the 42. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. Quick give. It's Reagan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Send the tight end in motion. Working the ground game. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The fake and wants to throw. He's got it on the run. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns!
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. In traffic, it's Jensen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Trying to squeak through the pile. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They'll run it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Reagan. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. 2nd and long here. Keeps it on the option. Nice move. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. Maybe some room here. Inside the 30. The 10. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Jaguars. Lining up for the PAT. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good.
Number 98, set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Reagan. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd and Hill house it. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Jacobs. Buying time to his right. Just gets rid of that one.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Now this offense is back on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to the running game. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. There he goes. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Jaguars want to pick up the tempo. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jacobs. He's going to run it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Still looking to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Still looking. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. So they could take the lead with a field goal, but in this situation, they want to go for the touchdown. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Straight ahead, it's Reagan. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Scanning the field, it's Winfield. Oh, pressure's coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Look out! They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Drive. Left side is Jenkins. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Rushes on. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now into the house. Touchdown, South Alabama. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw. It's Winfield. Gets rid of it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Right side, it's Jensen.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Rush right in his face. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. With the catch, it's Sampson.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
They're all over him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to make one miss. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Moves to his right, trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45, on his way. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Left side is Jenkins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Back to pass, it's Jacobs. Rolls right. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And they head to the locker room through quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Razorbacks in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Cajun Field. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Option look, it's Winfield. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reagan. Now 2nd and 8. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The run to the left. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit. First half, they knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
Looking for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll run it on the counter. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Jacobs. He's got it down the middle. Moves up to the 34. Line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him
nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying out to the left. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Hits inside. It's Phillips. He's past the sticks. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Jaguars are in the hurry-up. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To throw, it's Jacobs. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Woods. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Buys time to his left. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Sampson. Finds a crease at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of this drive. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Moves the pocket. It's Jacobs. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just got rid of that one.
I wonder how much of that incompletion is due to the pass rush. That quarterback did not have a lot of time to throw that football. This offensive line is going to have to do a better job giving him time.
And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. And the Jaguars will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Could not make his way to the corner.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, breaks loose. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Hey guys, here on the South Alabama sideline, one storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ball game. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really banged up in that game that they lost last week. This is something we got to keep our eyes on. He said he was sore. He didn't miss any practice this week, but he is fighting through some things. I'll let you know what I see from down here on the field. Reese?
Howie, we'll see how they adjust. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Hauls it in. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry up. Second down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 25. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first. Looking left. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got out of trouble and throws. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Unloads it left. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Moving to his left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Leaves it with the back. Trucks through the defender. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. A little release to the back. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Got him. That's the 20. He's got space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Jaguars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back. It's Davenport. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. In the backfield, it's Martin. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. 2nd and long here. Snaps it in the shotgun. Extending the play. Left side is Hunter. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Jaguars will hustle to the line.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He fires a bullet to the right. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Cuts it upfield. It's Reagan. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Makes the tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Go try to get to the marker himself. Turning it on. He's at the 10. They bring him down, and this guy makes the final statement, doing it himself, and they're going to walk out of here with the victory. They've been running it, but now the pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Cajuns. And the punishment has been extended. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Out wide left, it's Jenkins. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for...
This defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying from the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, and Hancock Whitney Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Troy Trojans and the South Alabama Jaguars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So South Alabama's offense will be first on the attack. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun, like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
Look out! He'll pull it down and run. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Jaguars headed quickly to the line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
On the run, it's Phillips. All over him immediately. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Jacobs. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Got to make the play on 4th. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Griffin. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Caught in the backfield. It's Griffin. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Left side is Worley. Still on his feet at the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Catch in the middle, it's Worley. He's like a loose boulder, just caroms his way to the 32. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Griffin. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a crease, it's Lovett. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Dortch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls it. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And this defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Oh, it's blocked!
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Jacobs. Flush to the left. Lets it fly. Pulls it in. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Jaguars in the hurry-up. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going to try to get it himself. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun. Rushes on. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Jaguars! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer. playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick give, it's Griffin. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Number 28 set to kick this one away.
Deep in the end zone, it's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jacobs. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Drops back on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Buying a little time to his left. At the 45 on his way. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Jaguars want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Jacobs.
Hey, man, this defense
Throws it deep. Goes high to pull it in. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Jaguars will line it up on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. trying to slip through and pick it up. Touchdown, South Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Right side, it's Lovett. There he goes. Oh, the sweep. Oh, he broke out another move. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Troy! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Number 28, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sells to fake. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up. Oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jacobs. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here.
Trying to get behind the defense. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Jaguars want to move quickly.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He's going to run it. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Play action on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. 2nd and long here. To the air, it's Crowder. Rush right in his face. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Off play action. Buys time to his left. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets away from one, finds room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws for the tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Jacobs. Escapes the pressure to his right. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Needs it here on 4th down. On the run deep down the right side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The run inside. It's Griffin. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 3 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Sooners on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back down to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Coach Parker told me at halftime, his message to his team, this is our Super Bowl. Neither team headed for the college football playoff, and so this rivalry matchup will be the most important game they can win for the rest of this season. He believes they have the intensity and the focus to make it happen, but they have to get off to a good start here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Straight ahead, it's Griffin. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Griffin. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Crowder. They're all over him. Finds the tight end. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Powers inside. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Lovett. There's a crease. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. Touchdown, Troy! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, here on the Jaguars sideline, one of the things I'm keeping my eyes on, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He has got so much wear and tear. Coming off that loss last week, he said it's been a challenging week of practice. And I can tell you, early in this ball game, this is something I'm going to keep my eyes on, how he is performing, moving under center, dropping back, and how his arm looks despite his banged-up body. Guys, back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Dortch. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 20.
Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The 4 finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising